The Secret Garden, Chapter 4. Mary woke up the next morning when one of the servants came into her room. Outside the window, she could see miles and miles of land that looked like an endless red-blue sea. There were no trees. "What is that?" she asked the servant. "That's the moor," said the girl, and she smiled kindly. "Do you like it?" "No," said Mary. "I hate it." "That's because you don't know it," the servant girl answered. "I love it. It's very beautiful in the spring and summer when the flowers are out. The air smells fresh and the sky blue and the birds sing." The servant, whose name was Martha, surprised Mary. She was not like the servants in India, who spoke only when she spoke to them and who always did what she wanted. "You are a strange servant," she said. Martha looked at Mary, who was still in bed, and laughed. She seemed to be a kind person. She had a round, healthy face, and she laughed a great deal. "Are you going to be my servant?" Mary asked. "I will help you a bit, but you won't need me much," Martha said. "Who's going to dress me?" Mary went on. Martha looked surprised. "Can't you put your clothes on yourself?" she asked. "No," said Mary crossly. "I've never dressed myself in my life." "Well," said Martha, "you must learn now." Mary was very angry now. She did not like this servant who would not help her, and suddenly she felt all alone. She did not understand Martha, and Martha did not understand her. Mary started to cry quietly. Martha felt sorry for the child. She went over to the bed and said kindly, You mustn't cry like that. You mustn't. Come, it's time to get up now. I'll help you to get dressed." Martha's voice was so kind that Mary stopped crying. She got out of bed and Martha brought her clothes. They were not the clothes which she had on the journey. They were new. "Those aren't mine," Mary said. "Mine are black." She looked at the white dress and coat and added, "Those are nicer than mine." "Mr. Craven doesn't want you to have black clothes," said Martha. "I hate black things," said Mary. While Mary put on her clothes, Martha talked about her family. "There are 12 of us," she said, "and my father has very little money, so it's hard for my mother to find enough food. But the children play on the moor, and mother says that the fresh air makes them healthy, like the little wild horses which alive there. My brother Deacon, who's 12 years old, has a horse." "Where did he get it?" Mary asked. "He found it on the moor when it was a baby, and he made friends with it. Now the little horse follows him everywhere, and he rides on its back. Deacon is a kind boy, and animals like him." Mary had always wanted an animal of her own, and she began to be interested in Deacon. This was perhaps the first time she had ever been interested in anyone except herself. Then she and Martha went into the next room, where a meal was waiting. Mary had never been a hungry child, and she did not want to eat now. "I don't want any food," she said. "But it's very good," said Martha, who was surprised. "If my brothers and sisters were here, there wouldn't be any food on that table in 5 minutes' time." "Why?" asked Mary coldly. At last, Mary ate a little food. "Now go outside and play in the gardens," said Martha. "Perhaps you'll want your food after you have been in the fresh air." Mary went to the window. It was winter, and it looked very cold outside. "It's too cold," she said. "Well, if you don't go outside, you'll have to stay here, and there's nothing for you to do here," Martha answered. Because they've never had enough food in their lives, they are always hungry. "I've never been hungry," so I don't know what it's like, Mary said. Well, said Martha, perhaps you ought to try it. Why don't you take the food to your family? Mary said. It's not mine, said Martha crossly, and can't go home today. I have to work. I can only go home once a month. If you go round that way, she said, you'll come to the gardens. She stopped and then she went on. One of the gardens is shut up. No one has been inside it for 10 years. Why? Asked Mary, interested again. Mr. Craven shut it 10 years ago when his wife died. He won't let anyone go into it. It was his wife's garden. He shut the door and hid the key. But I must go now. Mrs. Medlock wants me. Mary looked around. It was true. Perhaps she would go outside and see the gardens. Who will go with me? She asked. No one, said Martha. You must learn to play alone. Dickon goes out onto the moor alone. When Mary heard about Dickon, she thought that she would go out into the gardens. Martha showed her the way. End of the chapter 4.